Kia ora, I'm Monique Bradley. Welcome to my live stream. I love makeup. I've been wearing it for years old. There's been film and theatre. I've also, if you follow me in social media, you'll know that I'm a woman who's really struggled with my skin. I've had really bad pigmentation. I have really struggled with my weight, with my health, and I've made massive life changes and health changes and choose to only good New Zealand products that will serve my health, will look after my skin. And I thought I'd share, I know so many of you are really, really busy. I would share some really fast and easy makeup tips to enable you to have fast, beautiful looking makeup if you're a busy mum, if you're a busy businesswoman and you're running. Even if you're in that position where you might have to do your makeup in the car on the way to work, so somebody sport, whatever you need to make your life, I'm going to share with you. And I'm absolutely completely au naturel at the moment, so I've got no makeup on at all. Oh, can you hear me okay? Hope you guys can hear me. No?
It's cutting in and out.
Oh, maybe I haven't switched my mic pack on properly. Well, hi guys, sorry about that little technical glitch, just making sure the sound is okay. If you can hear me all right, please message in, please say hi, and make sure you let me know that you can hear me okay on the stream. If you've just joined me, welcome. I'm Monique Bradley. I am a massive advocate for New Zealand produced products. I have had really bad skin over the years, and I've been having a love affair with makeup and the transformation power of makeup since I was 10 years old. I'm now a qualified makeup artist, and I really love the fact that we can use makeup to make ourselves, to enhance our features, to make ourselves even feel more confident. But I know that a lot of us are really time poor. So I thought tonight I would share with you how I managed to get my makeup done in 5 minutes. And sometimes I have to do that in the car on the way to an event. Sometimes if I'm on the road heading somewhere to perform or to speak, I'm doing it there. I've done my makeup on public transport before. And sometimes, you know, particularly in the weekend, I don't want to faff around at home. I want to get out the door and go for a walk, but I still want to feel like I look okay. For me, the biggest transformation is that I've struggled with really bad pigmentation. So I've used natural skincare products from Kathy Organics. A big shout out to them. I love you guys and I love your products. And that's really helped me reduce my pigmentation by about 85%. And now I continue to use their products because they're made of natural ingredients and they help hydrate and nourish my skin. What I'm going to show you is a selection of products that you can use every day that a lot of them are produced here in New Zealand, which is something that I really love. Most importantly, from the list I'm about to show you, all you need to do to carry a makeup kit in your handbag or with you every day so you can do 5-minute makeup, you only need to choose one product in each category to completely transform yourself. And get this, I read statistics recently that stated that women who wear makeup in the workplace, statistically across the world, earn more money. Don't we want that? Don't we all want that? I think so, yes. So really important if you want to take the way that you look to the next level, but you don't want to spend a lot of time mucking around, or you're a busy mum and you're also at work and you don't have a lot of time to get ready. Here's some tips from me to ensure you look and feel your best in the least amount of time possible. So let me first of all show you through the list. Hi everybody who's watching. Hi Vanessa, good to see you. My absolute makeup basics. First of all, I want you to think of the base. So a base for you might be a BB cream, a tinted moisturizer, a pigment powder, or a foundation. You only need to choose one. When it comes to correction, you can choose to use something like a concealer cream or a concealer pencil, or you can actually use part of your foundation. Put it on a little thicker and you'll be able to cover up maybe a little pigmentation spot, or if you've got a couple of spots on your skin, that'll help. When it comes to your brows are super important. You can choose a pencil. You could use powder. If you've already got some eyeshadow at home, which is the same color as your eyebrows, you can use a little bit of that to thicken them or fill in the gaps, or you could use a gel, or even a mascara can work really well if you're super busy. When it comes to your eyes, the first thing I would always recommend for definition is start with mascara. If you've got a little more time, consider an eyeshadow or a powder, and you can consider an eyeliner as well. But remember, this is about you and making the most of your time. It's really important to add a little color to your face as well. You don't want to look super pasty and washed out. You want to look vibrant and beautiful. So adding a little bit of color, whether it's a tiny bit of blusher, if you can afford the time, maybe using a bronzer, and if you've got a little more time, contour and highlighter. I'm going to show you a fast and easy way to contour your face as well. Like literally, this is going to take 5 minutes. And then finally, you want your lips to pop with a little bit of color. So whether it's a lip gloss, whether you're using a lipstick or a lip paint, which I'm going to show you tonight, or if you've got time, adding a lip liner is going to make all the difference to adding definition to your face. Okay, so first of all, before I even start, one of the best things I do before I ever leave the door, so even if all of my makeup is in a plastic bag as I run out the door to do it in the car, I always prepare my skin, and one of the best moisturizers you can ever possibly use is from Kathy Organics. You can go to their website, kathyorganics.com. Why I love this one in particular, this is their Marula Rich Moisturizer, so this is literally out of my bathroom, so you can see it's well loved and well used. Why I love this is this product works as a primer. So it has a very matte finish, but at the same time, Marula is incredibly good for adding moisture and hydration to your skin. So you've got a choice. You can either rub it on, but remember, when you're going to add anything onto your skin, our hands hold a lot of dirt. So one of the things that I do, and one of the ways that you can stimulate the color in your skin and stimulate all the activity, stimulate the blood to the skin's surface, is I actually choose to put it on with a brush. And the reason why is it feels really nice, and at the same time it saves me time putting on my moisturizer. So always remember, under your chin is really important to hydrate as well. And there you go. I mean, seriously, it couldn't take any longer than that. Now, the great thing is when it comes to your foundation or your base, remember, according to my list, and I'll share it with you again, you've got some choices, because you can choose to either use a BB cream, you can use a tinted moisturizer, you can choose to use a pigment powder if you prefer to go for something really light and natural on your skin, or you could use a foundation. So in my 5-minute makeup routine, here's what I choose to use most often. So unless I'm going for something super light, I'd always go for a pigment powder. When I'm going for a foundation, I use this product from my wonderful friends at Radiessence, particularly for those of you who like a little bit more of a creamy base. So this comes here. Normally there's a sponge inside, but I've taken the sponge out. This is a cream foundation. Why I love it is it feels really hydrating on my skin, but I can also use the same product to use as a base, or I can actually use that same product to use as my concealer as well. So I actually like to apply a cream foundation also with a brush, because again, I'm trying to save time. So I put the whole lot all over my face, and I do it in a circular motion. And the reason why I want to do that is I kind of don't want to cake it on. I want it to be as natural and as light as possible. And also because, you know, I'm getting to that age, I'm in my 40s, I'm mid-40s now. I don't want to wear too heavy makeup because I don't want it to cake into the lines that happen with age. I want it to be as light and as natural as possible. So I'll just check. And also I want it to be really even, and a brush for me works better to give an even finish. Probably because I've been using them for so long. So I put my foundation pretty much everywhere because I'm not gonna have, if I'm doing 5-minute makeup, I don't have a lot of time to add color concealers and all the other different things that I might add if I'm going to a special event. Okay, so we're looking really good. Now at the moment, I have a couple of spots. So again, I'm going to use my cream foundation to basically become my concealer, and I do that with my finger. Now, if you're going to use your fingers, remember always start with clean hands. I never use my pointer finger because it's too strong. Your pointer finger, if you're going to do anything around your face, can pull too much on the skin. And when it comes to covering up, say, the spots that I have on my chin here, or if I want to cover up the 1 or 2 patches of pigmentation that I have left, I just want to do it very gently, and I want to do that using my ring finger. So it has less strength, and you'll end up creating a much nicer finish without pulling on your skin. Okay, so that's looking good. If I'm going to cover up any pigmentation patches, I'm going to go again really gentle, and particularly when you're working around the eyes, using the ring finger is super, super important because it is so much gentler. Oh, hi Morris, nice to see you as well. Mandy Crawford, hi to you. Jeff Yo, oh, it's nice to see you guys. Oh, kia ora tako, nice to see you. Hi Maria, hi Jill, hi Carolyn. Really good having you guys. So this is about saving you time. So I always go for a cream concealer. Now, if you're one of those people who has a little bit of, if you're prone to a little bit of oiliness, you may want to consider using a powder over the top. Go for a translucent powder. It's really good. If you're not going to use a cream foundation or a BB cream or a CC cream, you can go for a pigment powder, which has a little bit of color and will even up your skin tone. So the base is purely designed to make your skin look more even. And if you get a little oily, go for a translucent powder that you can just pop over top to take off a little bit of the shine. Okay, oh, nice to see you guys. Hi, Taco. Okay, so, by the way, I'm using the camera as my mirror because I have a monitor next to the camera. So I'm actually using the monitor as my mirror here tonight. So there you go, just to take a little shine off. Okay, so my skin is looking a lot more even now. And remember too, this is the sort of makeup that I would do in the car on the way, maybe to a coffee meeting or something like that. So I'm thinking really super fast and super simple. So if you're like me and you don't have a lot of eyebrow hair, or maybe particularly if you've had thyroid problems, or you're maybe in your mid-40s and you're seeing the signs of menopause starting to kick into play, chances are you'll notice the outsides of your eyebrows might be disappearing. That can be, like I said, it can be hormonal, or it can be from over plucking when you were younger. So there's a couple of things that you can do. First of all, you can do something like I've done. I actually have my eyebrows tattooed. I have micropigmentation, which I got done with Romina from Argentina. If you want her details, let me know. It's fabulous. The other thing you can do is you can have a look in your makeup kit, and you can have a look through one of these options. We'll take a look at the list now. You can try using, for your brows, you can think of a pencil. That's always a great place to start. Remember though, when you're using a pencil, go for feathery light strokes because you don't want to look over made up. You want to look like your eyebrows are gentle, like the actual hair you have in there. You can use a powder. So if you have maybe some hair in your eyebrows, but there's little holes in there or little gaps, you can use a powder to fill in the gaps, or you can use a gel. So if you've got beautiful, luxurious, bushy eyebrows, they're your feature piece, you can add a gel or even a mascara that is matching your eyebrow color to keep your eyebrows in place. So for me, because I have big patches in my eyebrows as well, I always think it's important to fill them in. So I have an eyebrow palette, in fact, that I've used for years before I had my micropigmentation done. And the most important thing when you're using an eyebrow palette is to go, for me, for a chisel brush. This means that I can pop that in there and I can literally fill in the gaps in my eyebrows. Not that I really have any more, which is great because of the micropigmentation, but I literally just fill that in. Now, the reason why eyebrows are so important is that they actually frame the shape of your face. So if you've ever seen somebody who doesn't have any eyebrows, you'll probably think they look a little unusual. And that's because it's a really important part of the face. It's part of facial recognition, in fact. So there you go. Eyebrows, super simple. If you're going to use a gel, really, really good. I have also used this as a brown Elizabeth Arden, which is very similar. This is a mascara, which is really similar to my eyebrow here, which is fantastic. So you can use something like that. This is an eyebrow pencil. Why I love this is that it has the pencil end in here, but it also comes with a brush. So if you are on the road, even if you're on public transport and you're doing your makeup, you are completely prepared to brush your eyebrows into place, which is really cool. It also has a highlighter part, which you can pop in underneath your eyebrows if you want to add just a little bit of kind of light underneath where your eyebrows are. If you've got beautiful bushy eyebrows, grab a mascara wand. If you need them to stay in the right place, you grab the wand and you pop a little bit of hairspray onto the wand. And then you use the wand to brush your eyebrows into the right place. And using that bit of hairspray, they'll stay in place. So you don't need to do too much more to them at all. Right, when it comes to your eyes, now interestingly enough, the first thing we connect with when we see somebody is actually normally their eyes. That's where we judge. Do we trust this person? Do we feel connected to that person? The eyes, right, are the window to the soul. So it's really important to frame your eyes. And certain products like eyeliner were actually designed to make your eyelashes look thicker. So a primary thing you need to think about is, how do my eyelashes look? Are they light on the ends? Are they very thick? I don't have a lot of eyelashes, so I actually have eyelash extensions. But let's take a look, and you can pick which products you might want to add into your 5-minute makeup kit. So I would always recommend mascara. Number one, if you've got blue eyes and light hair for daytime, or you can opt for a brown mascara. If you're a dark-haired lady like myself, I would always go for a black mascara just because it helps create definition without having to use a lot of other products. You can also consider, if you've got maybe a highlighting palette or you've got a highlighter powder, you can use a powder or a pigment powder on your eyelids as well for a little bit of a pop of color. If you want to use an eyeshadow, if you feel comfortable using eyeshadow and you can do that comfortably while you're traveling or as you're rushing, go for it. And in particular, if your eyes are hazel like mine, a really good color for this season is a purple or a lavender. Really think about a color that's going to complement your eye shade as well. So I'm warm toned, so I'm going to show you very quickly a cool tone color and how it works on my eyes. And then finally, have a think, if you've got time, about lining your eyes as well. That just really helps them pop out. And if your eyes are your feature, adding a little bit more definition to your eyes is really going to save you time, because you don't have to wear a lot of other makeup, but it's going to make you look more present and help you make that the feature that you want everybody to look at. So for me, the first thing I want to start with is I do want to add just a little bit of color. So because I'm warm toned, I'm actually going to add a cool tone silver. Now you notice that I don't have a lot of brushes here either, because with 5-minute makeup, you don't need a lot of products. In fact, in every category, you only need one product to add to your kit. So for me, I love this brush, by the way. I use this brush all the time for my eyes. I just think it's fantastic. And I'm just going to pop a little bit of silver just up to my crease line. And what that means is, because I've got the silver color, my natural color on my eyelid is going to become the contrast. So I don't actually need to add a contrasting color in there to create a crease. So really fast and easy way to add a little definition to your eyes without having to do too much. So then if I'm doing 5-minute makeup, so there we go. We've got a little bit of contrast going on. I've got options. I can add, because I have eyelash extensions on, again, I've done that to save myself some time. I would just line my eye right next to the lash line for a little extra definition. And you can actually line by the inner waterline. So the inner eye line takes a little practice, but what it does is it gives you a really nice natural look. So I don't need to add a lot of liner there either, because at the same time, because I've got contrasting color on my eyes are going to pop out more now anyway. The one thing I would, however, recommend, mascara. So again, I've got eyelash extensions, so I don't have to wear mascara, but if you have Perhaps you've got eyelashes that are blonde on the end. I'd recommend you get them tinted, grab eyelash extensions. I get mine done with Paula from Evelyn Rose Lashes. But even still, if I put any eyeshadow on my eyelashes, I want to make sure that I don't have eyeshadow on the lashes because it will make them look grey. And what's the point of that? We want them to look great. This is a particular mascara which is designed specifically for extensions. If you want to know the name of it, just message me and I'm happy to hook you up. I got this from lovely Paula from Evelyn Rose Lashes. Now for me, because I really love the look of long lashes, it actually makes you look younger, makes your eyes look bigger. So I always put mascara top and bottom, but I actually double layer the mascara on the top. So if you can't afford the time to put anything on your eyes, if you've only got time to do one thing, go for mascara. Okay, and I'll just do my second layer of mascara. Super easy, super fast. And again, I do this in the car. It could not get much easier. Okay, excellent. So eyes are really important. Let's take a look at your next list. And again, you choose one product from the list, which is super easy. You can go for a blusher, a bronzer, and contour and a highlighter. And this is really for your cheeks and to help frame the shape of your face. And boy, oh boy, I'm super excited about this product. So you guys probably remember Natural Glow I used to use Natural Glow in the 80s and 90s. I loved the product. What I love too is that they've actually developed a new product, which is fabulous. So this is the Natural Glow and it's inside a squishy powder puff. And I adore this product. So this is fantastic. And the reason why, so if I turn it over, you can see there's bronzer product in here. So for those of you who might be like me, so you're over the age of 40 and you've noticed that skin's starting to sag, bag and drag. What you can do is you can use your powder puff as a contour and basically to help you hide the lumps and bumps you don't want to see, but I can also use it to chisel out my cheekbones. And again, I'm doing this super fast. So here, I actually want to put a darker shade under my chin. So all of this is really about thinking, where does the light fall and where do I want to create contrast and shadow? And that's what this product does. So there we go. So that's going to hide. So I've got a contrast between my face and my neck. So it will look like the light doesn't get in under there, but what it does is for those of you who have maybe a double chin or a little extra skin, it kind of camouflages that because the light doesn't hit it. The other great thing about this is I can use it to contour my cheeks at the same time. I mean, super easy. Can you see that difference there? So good. You can even use it if you're really good at squishing it up. You can even use it if you need it as an eyeshadow as well. Fantastic product. Absolutely love it. Shout out to the people so you can see. See the contrast there? Oh, nice. Nice work, Monique. Considering I'm doing this using a camera monitor as well. For me, I do like to add a little bit of extra color. So I've got the Radiessence bronzer here as well. It's a different shade from the Natural Glow. So I'm going to pop that on as a little blusher. And for me, because I have quite defined apples on my face, to make you look younger and fresher, I always pull my face on like this. And I'm going to just pop a little color on my apples. So what it does is it stops me from looking like I'm half asleep. So I don't have a huge amount of makeup on, but I look a little more awake than I was when I started this live stream. Excellent. Okay, so this is the sort of thing I wear when I go out for coffee, if I'm racing in the morning and heading to a meeting. I don't have to wear a lot of makeup, but I still want to look a little like I've made an effort. And then finally, we have to talk about your lips. So lips can be a whole bunch of stages. I don't want you to go all crazy. I want you to go for whatever you can fit the time in to do. So whether it's a lip gloss, a lipstick, a lip paint, or if you've got time, being able to line your lips and make them look fabulous is ideal. So usually in my bag, I carry a lip liner. I always carry a gloss, but most importantly, this is my lip paint. Now, this is actually something that you can get from my website, moniquebradley.tv. This is my own range and I absolutely love it. So it has a matte finish. So for those of you who are like me and you have 10,000 cups of tea throughout the day, I actually keep this in my handbag all the time. It dries quite matte, or it has a very matte finish. And the best part is, and I've tested it, it doesn't kiss off. This is a neutral color as well. So this is a rose, kind of a rose pink color, and it suits most skin types. Hard to talk and paint at the same time. And it has really good color pigment, which is something I love as well. There are 12 colors in my lip paint color range, which is fantastic. This is the most popular of all the colors I've sold. Oh, and I absolutely adore it. So there you go. I have gone from looking like I was half asleep with no makeup to feeling a little fresher. And when it comes to your lips as well, if you don't like the feel of a matte lip paint, what I would do is once that color has set, which it has pretty quickly, just in a few seconds, if you want to, add a little gloss into the center of the lips for a little moisture. So your lip paint will stay in the right place, which is most important, but it will just add that little bit of glisten, which makes your lips look hydrated, dewy, and it also gives a little bit of dimension to your lips as well. So there you go, that's 5-minute makeup. It's taken me longer because, of course, I wanted to talk you through. But finally, I'll go through that list one more time so you can get an idea of the key things you need in a 5-minute makeup kit. So choose a base, whether it's a BB cream, a tinted moisturizer, a pigment powder, or a foundation. It's your choice. You can choose to use some sort of correction tool, whether it is a cream concealer, or you can use your foundation by adding a little extra over any lumps or bumps that might be on your skin. But again, you don't have to. When it comes to your brows, remember your brows frame your face. They're vitally important. So if you've got a few gaps, use a pencil. You could use powder or a gel. It's entirely up to you and what you feel comfortable with. When it comes to your eyes, always start. Your must-have is a mascara because that will make your eyes pop out. If you've got time, add some powder, maybe add some eyeshadow, and consider using an eyeliner as well. And when it comes to color, you don't want to look pasty and washed out, so consider adding a little blusher on your apples of your cheeks. Consider using a bronzer as well. And remember, you can use a bronzer to actually hide any of that extra skin that might be under your chin. Maybe if you've got a little double chin or you've lost weight like I have and you have extra skin, use a bronzer to contour your face as well. And if you've got time, consider using a highlighter. Now finally, lips, super simple. If you're running out of time, use a gloss. Fabulous. It will make your lips look luscious. And if you like lipsticks or lip paints, look, talk to me. I can hook you up with some really good products. And if you're really fancy, go for a lip liner. Well, thank you, Mandy. I like that you like my double chin tip. Remember, everything about this is to make it fast and easy. Think of contrasts. So if your skin is naturally darker, a lighter shade is going to add a contrast to your skin. If your skin is paler like mine, I can use a bronzer to add chiseling or contouring. That's essentially what I can do without using a lot of products. And you'll notice I don't have a huge amount of brushes here. I literally have my key brushes, and that is all I need. So there you go. It's simple. It's easy. I'll be publishing a video very shortly where I'll actually do this whole thing. Fast forward, it'll be done in 30 seconds as a reminder of every single thing you need to do. And when it comes to that list, which I'll load into my website as well, moniquebradley.tv, you only need to choose one thing from every category. So it couldn't get much easier. I want to say a big thank you to the wonderful people from Kathy Organics who make this incredible Marula Rich moisturizer, which really is the ideal base that you should be using every day on your skin because it nourishes, it hydrates, and most importantly, it will even out your skin tone in the same way that a beautiful primer works. So the great thing about this is it dries matte and it won't leave your skin shiny. Big shout out to my friends from Radi Essence because I really love these products, and these are absolute must-haves in my makeup kit. So their bronzer and their beautiful cream foundation, it's an absolute must-have from me. And also to my friends at Natural Glow, I love this product. I love the way that the product has evolved. And remember too, you can use this one powder puff as a contouring tool as well as adding a little color. And for those of you who might be darker skinned or slightly more olivey, you can use it in place of a foundation. So really good as an overall bronzing product, whether you're using it on your body or your face. So there you go, super simple. And the best part is, having tested it myself, you can do the whole thing in 5 minutes or less. So there's no excuse for you not to look and feel fabulous every day. If you want other makeup tips, or you want some ideas on how to transform your wardrobe, or if you want some healthy recipes from me, a woman who's lost over 40 kilos in weight and changed her life and her health naturally, you can get in touch by heading to my website. There's the details below, moniquebradley.tv. And if you've got any questions about products that I personally use and love and you want to find out more, hit me up, send me an email through my website. Anyway, time for me to head away. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for saying hi. A big thank you to Lord Pete Ward, who is that online guy. He's my producer and director. And if you like this video and you want to help other people look and feel fabulous in 5 minutes or less every day, please share this video and let's make the whole world beautiful. All right, time for me to head away. Stay fabulous and see you guys next time. Bye.